Welcome to the Night Court, a realm where dreams and reality intertwine beneath the velvet cloak of the night. Find a comfortable spot to sit or lie down in. Close your eyes if you wish, and let the cares of the mortal world slip away. Here in this enchanted realm, a journey unlike any other awaits. Please note that this journey will mention locations and scenes from all the books of the ACOTAR series. If you had not finished the series, come back to this meditation another time. The stars will wait for your return. Take a deep breath and let the magic of the night court wash over you like a gentle breeze. Can you smell the scent of pine trees on this beautiful night? Enormous mountains rise up in the distance. Their snowy peaks are glistening like diamonds in the sky. A single shooting star races across the sky. The first of many that will dance before you during this night of Starfall. Listen as leaves shudder and crickets chirp around you. Fireflies dance among the shadows and between the trees. The moon shines high above as stars blink slowly to greet you. Feel the weight of the world lift from your shoulders as you surrender to the whispers of the wind and the song of the stars. Take a moment to immerse yourself in the peaceful serenity of the night court. Take a moment to relax. Start by taking a deep breath in through your nose. Feel the air fill your lungs, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Let go of any worries or distractions. Allow yourself to fully focus on this moment. As you continue to breathe deeply, allow that relaxation to flow down. Soften your forehead, relax your jaw, and let your facial muscles become completely at ease. Feel any tightness or stiffness in your neck melt away as you exhale. Allow your shoulders to drop and your neck to become loose and limber. Focus on your arms and hands. Release any tension in your muscles. Wiggle your fingers gently, letting go of any remaining stress with each breath you take. Bring awareness to your back and spine, and let go of any tension there. Allow yourself to unwind and release. And finally, shift your attention to your legs and feet. Let go of any residual tension there, allowing your entire body to be completely at ease. Take another deep breath. Allow each inhale to fill you with a sense of calm. Feel the wave of relaxation wash over your body from head to toe. You are grounded, centered, and at peace. There are lights shining far below you. Velaris, the city of starlight, shines beautifully in the night, with its glittering spires and bustling streets. The city seems to pulse with life and energy, inviting you to step into its embrace. Tonight, you have a task to fulfill. You are entrusted by the High Lord and Lady of the Night Court to collect treasures that reflect the beauty, resilience, and spirit of the citizens of Velaris. You head towards the city with a sense of anticipation and excitement for the adventure that lies ahead. Here in Velaris, every corner holds a story waiting to be told. Every shadow conceals a secret waiting to be uncovered. You've wandered into the rainbow of Velaris, where artists practice their crafts and sell their wares. You can find 100 art galleries, dance studios, and sculpture gardens. The streets are lined with beautiful stores painted in bright colors. You can taste the excitement in the air as residents move among the streets, examining portraits and pottery. Lanterns flicker softly on the walls as you enter the nearest store. The first thing you notice are the beautiful paintings hung on the wall, most of which depict landscapes and residents of the Night Court. This must be the art studio of the High Lady. You wander among the easels and art supplies scattered amongst the studio. Other patrons admire her beautiful paintings. With bright colors and careful brushstrokes, you can see that each piece tells a story of passion, emotion, and untamed beauty. Take a moment to create your own work of art. What would it look like? What would you paint? Think about the people and places around you that make you who you are. How would you capture those on a canvas? In the back of the studio, Feyre herself is guiding some young Fae through warm-up exercises. Many of them are excitedly painting the sky during Starfall. The magic of art allows them to ignite their imagination and set their spirits free. You select a paintbrush from a nearby desk to present as a token to represent the strength and creativity of the youth of Velaris. You leave the studio with a sense of wonder and appreciation for the artists displaying their talents here. You wander up the streets and over a bridge crossing the Cedra River. From here you can see the bustling activity of the port. Ships of all sizes and shapes line the docks, their sails fluttering in the night breeze. The air is filled with the scent of salt and sea. You take a deep breath and enjoy the sounds of the waves crashing against the shore. The pulse of Velaris flows with the rhythm of the tides. You watch vessels from different lands arrive at the dock, bringing with them tales of adventure and discovery. You focus on the majestic merchant ship. Its hull is adorned with intricate carvings and colorful flags fluttering at the top of its masts. The wood creaks softly as it bobs gently in the water. The vessel is as grand as the stars themselves. From exotic spices to precious treasures, its cargo holds secrets untold, waiting to be unveiled by eager hands. There are many merchants selling their wares along the river. You're attracted to a rather dazzling display of nautical devices. You purchase a small compass imbued with magic that always points towards Velaris. This token symbolizes the city's status as a beacon of hope and sanctuary. For the citizens of the City of Starlight, this compass will always point them towards home. Amidst the hustle and bustle of trade here at the port, the spirit of Velaris thrives. There is excitement in the air as everyone prepares for tonight's activities. Here, beneath the watchful gaze of the stars, dreams take flight and fortunes are made on the ebb and flow of the river's embrace. You continue a few blocks past the port and enter a street that is quieter than the others. It's lined with elegant townhouses adorned with flowering vines and beautiful balconies. Here, secrets linger behind every ivy-covered facade. A particular townhouse catches your attention. Its grand entrance is flanked by marble columns and an intricately carved wooden door. This house belongs to the Inner Circle, and it's where you'll find your next treasure of Velaris. You enter into a foyer enclosed by wood-paneled walls. A plush, ornate carpet softens your footsteps as you pass the sitting room. A crackling fire is lit, but no one is to be seen. The members of the Inner Circle must be out celebrating with the rest of Velaris. This home is warm and cozy, and you almost want to curl up and sleep in front of the fire. But even the most delicious nap doesn't outweigh the beauty and majesty of Starfall. You warm your hands in front of the fire for a moment. Now you step outside into the small garden and see the stars shining brightly above. Rows of flowers dot the area in a variety of sizes and colors. A beautiful stone fountain lies in the center of the garden. Joyful streams of water cascade down, and you can't help but to dip your hand in. You can feel the gentle caress of the water, and you delight in its coolness. The wind picks up and sprays you with a few droplets. The scent of jasmine and lavender drifts through the air. Take a deep breath and imagine what the flowers smell like. Your attention lingers on a beautiful vine growing across a trellis. It has flowers so white they nearly glow. These particular flowers only open during the night, and each one blooms for one night only. You find the largest blossom and carefully remove it from the vine. This flower will represent that even in the darkest of times, the hearts of those living in Velaris are filled with light and hope. Soon you make your way out of the townhouse and back into the bustling alleys of Velaris. You finally come upon the magnificent palace of thread and jewels. This marketplace is where the finest treasures of Velaris are on display for all to behold. From shimmering silks to sparkling gems, this market is a feast for the senses. Vendors showcase their wares, from intricate tapestries to delicate jewelry crafted by skillful hands. You lose yourself in the labyrinth of stalls and shops that line the streets. You take a moment to peruse the clothing items and appreciate the depth of color and texture on display. There, among the rows of fine linens, you see a beautiful scarf embroidered with Ramiel, the sacred mountain crowned by 3 stars. This scarf, with strands of precious silver and gold, will represent the beauty and majesty of the Night Court and its rich culture and history. As you make your way through the crowds, you hear music and laughter tumble through the air. You follow the sounds and find yourself standing in front of Rita's dance hall. It is so crowded that the party has spilled into the square, and many patrons are dancing through the streets in celebration of Starfall. You recognize a particular member of the inner circle dancing among the patrons of Rita's. More is filled with laughter and light as she plans on dancing all night long. You think about joining her, but you have a few more stops to make tonight before the night's events truly begin. Your eyes linger on the towering cliffs of the mountainside ahead. A gorgeous palace shines in the night like a glittering pearl. This Moonstone Palace is your next destination. As you enter, you admire the silvery white halls and the stately pillars and billowing curtains. You can smell jasmine faintly as you make your way down the hall. There is a soft, ethereal glow on the shimmering walls that reflects around the room. The palace is warm despite the cool stone, and there are a few balls of light floating in the breeze. Some colorful glass lanterns hang from the ceiling. They glint in the light and cast iridescent shadows, making the hall look like a kaleidoscope. A thick rug covers the moonstone floor as you pass staircases and lush plants. You take a left and climb a staircase up into the top of a tower. This round chamber holds a large black table covered in documents. And the far wall contains a large map of the world. You pause for a moment and examine the map, how each court is laid out in succession. The night court lies at the top, followed by day, dawn, winter, summer and autumn, spring, and then the wall between the mortal lands. This world contains many wonders of beauty and danger. Great decisions are made in this room that affect the lives and destinies of so many. This palace of dreams is located just above the court of nightmares. And while this house is full of light, the spirit of Velaris still shines brighter than the shadows down below. Before you is a small paperweight made of moonstone. It is heavier than it appears, but it reflects the glow of the room around it. It's hard to shine brightly in the darkness, but it's possible if you have a strong heart and willing spirit. The residents of the city of Starlight are dreamers, and their hearts will keep glowing even in the deepest darkness. You take this token as a representation of their dreams, and how their light will continue to shine no matter what. You run your hands over the smooth parchment on the table before exiting the Moonstone Palace. While the Moonstone Palace shines as white as snow, there is another house that is built into the mountains that looks as if it is crowned in gold. You make your way down from the palace and through the streets of Velaris once again. The lanterns along the pathways are being dimmed so that the glimmering stars will shine even brighter in the night. Soon you arrive at the entrance to the main Starfall celebration. It will only take a quick 10,000 stair climb to reach the Golden Palace in the mountain. The House of Wind is full of light and laughter tonight. High above the city, you can look out over all of Velaris. A sanctuary of power and mystery, this house is rumored to be a living and breathing entity. Each crimson stone is imbued with magic and mystery. You can feel the wind rush by as you pass numerous balconies. Most are occupied by excited crowds ready to see the spectacle of the stars. You pass one and see a beautiful male sitting on a bench. You recognize him as the spy master of the inner circle. Azrael appears to be having a private conversation with a woman, but you can't see her face. You decide to leave them alone and continue on towards the training ring. Tonight, there are no battles to be fought, but instead dances to be had. There is a buzz of celebration throughout the throngs of people as many dance the night away. You watch the commander of the Night Court's armies put on a show in the center of his training arena. Instead of dazzling the crowd with his fighting skills, he is instead leading his mate through an intricate set of dance moves. Their every move is in sync as they respond to the music and create an art performance of their own. You continue down a different crimson hallway and stop at the staircase down into the library. This is your last stop before Starfall truly begins. This library was built within the mountain, so you keep your hand on the cool stone so you don't lose your balance descending. Through the soft lamplight, you see rows and rows of books. There are reading rooms and fireplaces down its many hallways. You keep moving among the bookshelves. The subterranean library smells delightfully of old books and petrichor. You resist the urge to trace the spine of every novel. Some are old and worn, while others look brand new. You come upon a set of study desks and find what you're looking for. A rather small book lies upon a desk, and while it looks unassuming, it holds the greatest story inside. You open to the first page and notice that it is blank. In fact, there are no words in this book at all. The story that it will tell is your own. You just need to write it. The greatest story of all is the one that you are living now. You take a few moments to write down your adventure from this night in the book. Then you record some of your hopes and dreams for the future. You think about what else you would record in the story of your life. Perhaps someone or something you are grateful for. Or perhaps a great accomplishment. Take a moment and immerse yourself in the pages of your story. A loud chime echoes from overhead. It must finally be time for Starfall. The largest balcony of the House of Wind is overflowing with joy. The High Lord and Lady seem to have welcomed the entire city to come celebrate Starfall with their family. As you gaze across the city of starlight, it truly lives up to its name. Every light in the city has been extinguished, except for those high above. There is a hushed gasp, and you notice a small dot of light in the sky. It moves rapidly and grows larger and brighter as it shoots across the mountains in the distance. When it disappears, the crowd explodes into cheers, and as if on cue, the sky erupts as shooting stars leap across the sky. The stars are dazzling as they fall across the sky. There are too many to count. It is better than the most magnificent firework display. Some stars twinkle as they move, while others move very quickly or very slowly. You wonder where each star is coming from and where it is going to. One glowing green star seems to be falling really close to you. and then it suddenly splashes onto the balcony handrail next to you. Your hand is now covered in the glowing remains of the star spirit. It glitters as if made of 1,000,000 diamonds. You laugh as those around you experience a similar fate. You collect some of the remaining stardust in a vial as the last token of the citizens of Velaris. This one represents the dreamers and the spirits of all those who are brave enough to chase their dreams, like the falling stars chase each other across the sky. Tonight, dreams have the power to come true, as magic is woven into the very fabric of the night. Make a wish upon a shooting star, and believe that in this court of dreams it will come true. The splendor of Starfall fills hearts with hope and wonder. Though each star only exists in our world for a fleeting moment, its brilliance creates a memory that will last a lifetime. Each streak of light is a promise of hope that even when things appear to be dark, there will always be beauty and wonder to be found. You can't wait to join in on the dancing and celebrating with the crowd. There is much joy and merriment as food and drinks are served. Everyone's face is lit up with a smile, and some faces are lit up with glowing stardust. You've never felt more at home until this moment. Take a deep breath and enjoy this Starfall celebration. For this night belongs to the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered.